in Kentucky, boy. Me and Alex are on our way to Western Kentucky. We cut out of Logan a little early today. Josh is watching a football game. I think it might be Brody's last football game, championship game or something. I think they just actually won. But he was going to stick around and watch it, and then he's heading out. So, yeah, we're somewhere in Kentucky. We have arrived, finally. It's a long haul down through here. We're going to go check the place out. We're the first ones here. We beat Josh and Harry, so we're doing good. Keys in the right location. There's where you're going to be. You're cooking.
Oh, yeah. Chefing it up.
Chefing it up.
I should have brought my
little apron.
Apron, yeah.
Got some breakfast ready for us in the morning. Oh, yeah. TV for Sunday football.
So you watch Cowboys
Gotta
lose?
watch the Cowboys win, not lose.
Yeah, whatever.
This is where you... Look, it's perfect. Josh, Alex, Harry.
Hey.
Zach's in here on the couch.
This ain't bad. This is nice.
No, dude, this is killer. Like, it really is. It's perfect, really, for what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I bet this shower is a hell of a lot nicer than that National Forest shower we was in last year in Indiana. I can bet you that. You gotta sit there and press the button.
Keep it going. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're like, get like 10 seconds.
Yeah, you get back. That one was actually, it worked a little better. It was you probably got a good 30 seconds out of it, and then you're like all sudded up, and then you forget. And you're like, oh, it's cold, and you go to press the button again. But, yeah.
What's up, man? We've arrived.
That's how he was when we first found a rug the other day. It was like, yeah. Was Zach asleep already?
Yeah.
Is he?
No.
Good. I'm going in there and jumping on him.
Please do. He's leaned up on the couch.
Dude, he has no idea that he better check everything he's got this week.
He's got his feet propped up.
Because when he put my key fob in them rotten apples, he's gonna have some hell to pay.
Do you need more stuff out here?
Yeah, babe. I'm gonna get my stuff if you don't care. Jeez. Did you mess with something?
I turned the heat wide open.
Dude, let me be the captain of my own boat. Please.
It's cold. My jacket's cold. I can't put it on yet.
I was warm last night because of your all's heater. I took my sweatshirt off. You're cold in my truck. Put your jacket on.
My jacket's cold.
You're going to end up burning us up. What do you mean it's cold?
Alex left it in the vehicle, so it's cold.
Put it on. It takes like 3 seconds for it to warm.
I'm gonna do this and warm my sleeves up.
You're going to put it against the heating vent?
Yeah.
I
Get it good and warm inside.
thought you didn't like heated jackets.
Who?
You.
No, they're for girls. Them vests like Josh and Jay wear. Yeah, Shelby's got one. She wears it. She likes it.
I love mine. Got the groceries. These boys eat a lot. I can tell you that. Got our groceries, drinks. The temperature's only got up to about 77 at this point. So it should be a fine evening of bow hunting and getting in a tree.
Josh got his AirPods.
Got my AirPods.
Forgot. So he listens to music while he's in a tree.
Yeah. But we're gonna go back, unload, get everything situated, and then we're gonna go out for the afternoon. See what we can find.
I love it. I got a bath in it. I always wonder why they never had.
Soap made out of it?
Yes, because I would definitely buy it. Josh would think I was a lunatic.
He already thinks you are.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Does that feel good?
Oh, it felt killer.
We was looking at this creek on the map. It's got nice points that lay down towards it on both sides.
it kind of is tucked back in here. Don't know if it's the case, but hopefully kind of people mosey that way towards the bigger section of public. And this is kind of tucked back in towards some private. It's not very big, but we're gonna skirt out through here. It's just 1:45, so we're gonna skirt out through here and just kind of check it and take your time. I want to blow it out in case we find a good sign and want to set up on it.
First afternoon in Kentucky. I'm pretty excited. Zach and Alex already went out. I know the area that he's going to go scout hunt, and Harry's with me, and we're going to go to an area that I was here in early season and run through there and see how many hunters there are. Check a place that I hunted before I saw a bunch of deer in, and then make a decision from there where I'm gonna hunt this evening. But it's still pretty warm. It's in the low 60s, but I think it's gonna be a great few days of hunting. This area is only like 70 yards off the road, and it's like a hard edge. The road and the grass in the road is like 70, 80 yards wide, and then you got this hard edge with a bunch of these bur oaks in here and stuff, and then you got a real soft edge over this hill, and these deer seem to love running this hard edge in between these two, what I call soft edges. And from what I can see, there's a rub 15 yards. There's another rub. Here's a rub. There's a big rub there. And I know all this stuff's new because none of it was here when we were here, other than a couple of these old ones, but that one's fresh. We're just gonna walk around here, see if there's any fresh scrapes. I'm still hearing acorns falling, so that's a good sign. So I'm gonna check it out real quick, and then yeah, acorns are still falling. I mean, we're liable to set up right here. And then just go from there. We're just going to scout it real quick and then decide what I'm going to do.
Well, man, Alex, I don't know, we've probably walked about a mile.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
Maybe a little better. It's kind of been as quiet as we can, but we really ain't found any sign at all. I'm not talking about just buck sign. I'm talking about just deer in general. But it's kind of tough because I know back home, and I'm sure just based off of what I'm seeing down here, a lot of the leaves on the softwood trees have come off in the past week or so, and that makes it tough to find ground sign. Alright, so we have busted our tails through here and ain't really come up with a whole lot, but there's a little point that runs off here behind me. It's got a couple oaks on it, and we just eased in there, probably 20-30 yards, and we spotted a couple rubs. They're a week or so old, but they're good rubs. They're this big, but the wind is terrible. Like, it's blowing right down that point. So there's a row of trees. You can't really see it where we're at, but there's a field with this high grass and stuff in it. You can't really see in it. So across from it, there's a row of trees there, and more than likely we're expecting the deer to funnel up from down in this holler to our left. So we're going to slip down through here and hopefully get one of these big pieces of timber that we can see.
So I decided to hunt this first spot I checked for a couple of reasons. One, there's pretty decent sign in there, and I like the area. We saw deer in it last time I was here. And two, it's so close to the main road, and it's Friday evening. I figure I go ahead. It's an easy setup, easy to get to, and I would say with it being the weekend tomorrow and Sunday, that there's going to be more traffic in public. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up. I'll take everything down this evening, and we'll walk in further and in the timber for the weekend hunt. because I'm afraid. God, I'm just getting layered with these damn beetles. I'm afraid that there'll be a lot of traffic on this road tomorrow. Not sure, but public land, Saturday, I'm guessing that there's going to be. So we're going to go ahead and just ease in. It's only like 2 o'clock, so it's going to be a long afternoon set with it being this warm. But we'll take our time, get set up, have a good hunt.
Me and Alex took our time and done the best we could at working this property. This section of public that we decided to come into, it's all basically old reclaimed strip with fire lanes cut through it. And if you get off the fire lanes, you are fouled. We figured that out pretty quick, but we didn't find any food, other than just browse. And up there, the way that it lays, the browse is everywhere, so you can't narrow down anything. And there's not really there's no water, no steeps or anything to kind of confine the deer to one area. So, it makes it hard. But we was working our way back towards the vehicle, and I noticed this big long ridge that looked to be natural timber. And just as soon as me and Alex got into it, there was nuts falling everywhere. You can probably hear them in the background. It's still kind of hard to see sign because the leaves are falling off these trees and covering, the deer poops, the tracks, trails. But we both talked about it and really think there has to be deer using this. There's just way too much food. It's unbelievable how many acorns is dropping. So we went ahead and got up in a tree and don't really know where a deer would come from, but we're in a tree and we can see. So that's what we're going to use to our advantage this evening. Hopefully we can see something. If not, we're probably going to leave the sticks in the tree, be set up for the morning, get in here and just kind of observe. Harry and I just got settled in here. Decided to hunt that area that I've hunted before. We've already had 2 vehicles go by, so I might have been a little premature about nobody being in here this evening. It seems as if we're going to strike out tonight and not see anything. But that's part of it. I think Zach and Alex finally found an area that they could get up, so they climbed up in a tree also. We're going to get out of here in a few minutes because we're running out of camera light. And then we're going to go back to our house that we rented this week and eat some dinner. Talk about a game plan for tomorrow. And talk about all the big bucks that we did not see today. You recording? We might not kill no deer, but we eat good. Gotta feed these boys, keep them going. Here we are. It is 11 o'clock at night, our second day in Kentucky. Where we were staying didn't quite work out. It was a great place
it was gonna be comfortable all week. Nice place, but they ended up having some termite, bug, flea problems or something. So we ate dinner over there tonight after we got done hunting, and we are now checking in to the motel. So it's already been a long day. You know,
Fortunately, it's going to rain tomorrow.
yeah, fortunately, I mean, it's calling for 100% chance of rain in the morning, so it's not too bad, but we wanted to just get out of there because, I mean, Harry and I and Alex, we slept in that same bedroom and we got eat alive. Lucky you was on the couch.
Yeah, see, that's the way full circle come. You know, I was generous enough to sleep
I
on
told
that
Zach
hard couch.
I told Zach on the way down, I said, don't be getting down there early thinking you're taking a big bed. Well, here we go.
And come back and bite you.
Yeah,
Literally.
I got my ass eat alive, literally. So we're gonna get in the motel. It's all good. We're gonna keep on hunting. Zach seems like he found some deer today, some deer sign. I don't know too much about me and Harry. We're just out there, kinda. Yeah. So
I like that.
yeah, we're gonna get after it the next few days. See what happens.
Some people require injection of antihistamine, cortisone, epinephrine. Wash the bites with soap and water. Apply cortisone cream. In most cases, symptoms occur more or less immediately after the bite, but they can develop or progress over the following days as well. So we've got Josh some supplies now. Still raining. But he'd come to the conclusion that he was not going to be able to sit in a tree because of the itch. And you can see his hands are awful. We got him some lidocaine cream, some cortisone. He'll be in good shape here directly.
Should be a great day to get out in the woods.
Should be a real day. Real day.
Keeps his ball end up.
Watching football.
Needing a damn skin graft from scratching myself in the hotel room all day.
See that, don't you? Super Bowl, baby.
Dude,
Super Bowl.
your kids will be your age before they win another Super Bowl.
Oh, here we go. So, we are driving and keeping up with a little bit of football today. We found a pretty good spot yesterday. But it was a pretty good hike in there, and we went as far as we wanted to go, but we got to looking on the maps, and we could circle around. About a 30-minute drive for us, but we circled around here today. It's a pretty good day to get out in the woods and kind of tromp around a little bit because it's wet. It rained all day today, so the rain's letting up. We're going to go around the back side and then do a little bit more investigating. But we think we've got a pretty good spot. But yeah, so we're going to go in here and not spend a whole lot of time, but just kind of check a few little areas. And if we don't find nothing just really interesting, we're going to head back over to where we was yesterday evening and go ahead and hang and hunt. So cross your fingers that we get a deer on camera, because we've been down here for how many days? 3 days? 3 days? Been down here 3 days, and we have 0 deer on camera. 0. We've jumped a few, but Alex ain't laid down no footage of an animal. Well, no, you got a squirrel, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got a squirrel. So wish us luck. Hopefully something changes.
Me and Alex, we got in here to this piece of public that's on the backside of where we was yesterday. We found some really good sign over there, or what we thought was. But we wanted to come over and kind of investigate this side. So we made it in here, and we're just kind of slipping around because it's still real wet out where it rained all day this morning. So we found a pretty good lot of sign. I mean, I like that area right back there when we come up.
Bunch of bucks, huh?
Yeah, there's several fresh rubs. But we're gonna work our way right on down through here, down this little ridge. And there's looks like on the map there's a little saddle in there. I'm gonna work to that saddle and see what it looks like, and then we're gonna make a decision from there. We may stay in here. It's 2 o'clock now, so we still got enough time to get back over to where we was going, where we was at yesterday. So we'll make a decision here shortly.
You rolling, Harry? Mm-hmm. Day 3. Woke up this morning. We thought there was going to be some rain, and of course, woke up this morning and it was pouring. So we slept in, went and had breakfast, and the rain has stopped now. So Zach and Alex headed out a little earlier. Harry and I are heading over to Public now, and between now and then, I'm going to decide what I want to do. So I'm going to get in a tree either way and hunt. Might hunt on the ground a little bit going in, but should be a killer evening after this rain's come through. The deer should be on their feet this evening, hopefully, and we see something. Harry and I have kind of got to get creative. We were going to hunt either this set or go to another set, but Harry forgot his saddle in Zach's vehicle, so we're going to kind of adapt. A buddy of ours sent me a pin to a tree stand that he has, and I'm going to get in the tree stand and Harry can get in my saddle above me to film. But we're going to kind of just hunt our way in. It rained all morning. It should be good this afternoon. Hopefully they're moving. I just got to grab platform and stuff here, and then we're going to go on up there and get set up. We were in this area yesterday, and this rub was not here, and this rub was not here, and that scrape definitely wasn't here. So I know we're close to them.
So me and Alex are in a tree, finally. We've done a lot of scouting. I put probably 12, 13, 14 miles on Alex the last couple of days in my rubber boots because he forgot his in Logan. One of them. He brought one boot. But this is just a nice little, we think, a travel corridor with some food in it. Got a real big thicket over here next to us that's got some good rubs in it. So this was really tore up there yesterday when we was in here scouting around. You could see where deer been feeding and a lot of nuts still dropping. So we had to get ducked kind of close to the thicket because of our wind. But we're in a tree, so we're gonna sit tight until dark. Hopefully a pigeon moves. So we just got in this tree stand. We'll sit here till dark, see what happens. Wind seems to be good. I don't know where the deer are coming from or where they're not up here. The reason I'm up here is just because of the absence of some gear. No big deal. We improvise. We got a tree we're going to hunt. If something comes by, I hope we get an opportunity. So we'll sit here till dark, see what happens. It's a real pretty ridge up here. There's a real good deer trail coming down right here. And it's about the most sign up in this area because we speed scouted this yesterday. It's about 5:15. We've been sitting here a couple hours, ain't seen any deer. Had a pretty good storm come through earlier. But it's been quiet since, so I hope when a deer comes down this trail or a buck would be preferable. Who knows what that was? That's the second time you heard something like that.
Yeah. Trees and limbs falling all around us. But we're gonna sit here till dark. Our wind's still good. See what comes of it.